Hi, I'm Jason, or my dad, Jimmer, and welcome to Out and About.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jim Ritter with CWTAP Television, and we are in the town of Macungie, the borough of Macungie, at their popular flower park. Now, you saw some video footage earlier of the park close up, and this is a beautiful park. A lot of us, I'm sure, have driven by it already. It's located along Main Street, which is Route 100 in Macungie, right along the railroad tracks, and we also saw a little bit of video footage of a little train station where people can sit there and watch the train go by. This is a flower park that any town would be proud of, but it's going to look even better yet tomorrow because we have a group of volunteers that are coming in here, and they're going to be planting new flowers for the season. And this park is very unique because it is maintained by volunteers. All the flower work, the mulching, weeding is all done by volunteers, and you speak to anybody that drives by here on a regular basis and they will tell you that this park is usually spotless. So we're going to meet up with this group tomorrow and get a little history as well about the park. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a difference a day makes. And the flower park looks beautiful. There's a lot of new flowers planted. It's all weeded, got some mulch down. And the group behind me right now is part of the volunteer group that not only did all this work today, but somehow managed to get all this done between all the raindrops, right? And basically that's what we hear from everybody nowadays. It doesn't matter if you're trying to do gardening or just trying to keep up with cutting your own lawn. You got to do it between the raindrops nowadays. And I know the other week I had a part of my lot, I had to put mud boots on and bring out the push mower and just start cutting it down. So anyway, let's find out who these people are. Okay, we got a good group here. And first off is Jane Leeser. Now Jane, thank you for inviting me here today and letting us view your beautiful park.
Thank you for coming. We had about 22 volunteers here today, and we really got the job done, as you said, between the raindrops, so it worked out very well.
Okay. And can you do me a favor? Hand the mic around and just tell us who you are.
Okay, my name is John Leeser. I'm Jane's husband. And as you said, we were putting it in between the raindrops because early this morning we were watching the lightning and the thunder coming down and the rain pouring. And then Jane checked the weather and she said, this front will pass through and we'll get an opening in which we can get the flowers planted.
I'm Janet Sell. I was born and raised here in Macungie. And to have such a beautiful park like this, and we have a lot of compliments from people walking by, stopping. There's weddings here. There's all kinds of activities here. We're very proud of this park.
I'm Sandy Saylor, and I'm one of the many, many volunteers that work at this flower park. And as Janet said, whenever we're here working, people stop and they'll just compliment us on the work we've done and how beautiful it looks, and they thank us.
I'm Dave Saylor. I'm one of the volunteers at the flower park too, and I would like to add a little bit about the history. I don't know how much you told them, but when this hotel burned, the Macungie Hotel, when it burned down, we had a citizen of Macungie buy the hotel when it was up for sale, and they turned it around, donated it to the borough with the understanding that it would always be run by volunteers. And I never thought it would last this long, but the volunteers want to keep this going. It's beautiful, like everyone else is saying. And I think that it was donated to the borough, and all the time is all volunteer donated, is a big part of getting this thing so nice every year and keeping it going.
I'm Carolyn Young, just another volunteer, and I'm going to pass it to my husband, Bob.
She copped out on that one. Just to add to what Dave Saylor said, I'm surprised too, in our 20th year, and we've had no trouble getting volunteers, and more than that, we've accumulated sort of friends of the park, people, mostly men, but some women who like to watch the trains go by. They are a big attraction. They come roaring through here, sometimes 15 a day, and these men and women take photographs of them. They know what the number on the engines are going to, what they're going to be carrying. They have radio transmission with the operator. And they also are very careful to keep vandalism away from this. I should knock on wood. We haven't had any vandalism of any consequence so far, partly because the community and the trained people and ourselves keep an eye out, make sure that the graffiti doesn't show up. Karen?
Hi, I'm Karen Holt, again a volunteer here at the Flower Park. Very proud to be a part of this group. The Flower Park is beautiful, and we invite everyone to stop by and check it out.
Now we're going to show some of the photos that Mr. Young has provided, and then what the lot looked like after the hotel was cleared. And of course, now we see what we have today. Thank you very much for inviting us and sharing your park with all of our community members. And again, if you have a chance, stop on by. Like you were saying, Mr. Young, you can stop in here, you can view the trains, you can bring your lunch here, you have plenty of nice benches to sit on, enjoy your lunch. Yeah, you can even pull some weeds. They even asked me to pull some weeds on my way to work every morning here, because I drive by here every morning and every afternoon.
I see one now.
Get it! Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All of you. And again, ladies and gentlemen, like we say, there's a lot of good work being done by good individuals in our community and your community too. The idea is we have to bring that into the spotlight and let people know that there are good things happening in these communities, and not just listen to all the negative and bad news that we hear on television, because that overshadows the kind of good work like you do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard the little brass band of the Lehigh Valley. Let's find out who the musicians are.
Well, over here we have Matthew Nisney from Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. We have Christopher Gerhardt from Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania. And we have Dr. Mark Benson from Yardley, Pennsylvania, just near Trenton, New Jersey, just across the river. And my name is Tom Widener from the great city of Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Okay, well, thank you. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We're still at the 46th annual Emmaus Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast, and we caught up with Bob Smith, president of the Emmaus Kiwanis Club. Well, thank you for inviting us today.
Hey, thanks, Jim. Welcome. So today is our 46th annual Pancake Breakfast for the Greater Emmaus Kiwanis Club. I'm proud to represent 41 members of our local Kiwanis Club. This is our 67th year as a club serving the local community. Our mission, of course, is all of the funds that we raise go back into our community, serving the children of our community. So this is a great opportunity for us to come on out and enjoy some fresh pancakes and sausage.
Okay, and how many people do you expect to serve today?
Well, Jim, we've had a steady line since 8 o'clock this morning. We expect probably 500 to 600 people, perhaps even more.
Wow. Our audience covers a wide area in the Lehigh Valley, in the eastern parts of Phillipsburg, down into Chester County. If someone is watching that's not from the Emmaus area, how can they find out more information about the Kiwanis in their area?
Great question. So you can join us on our Facebook page. You can look up Kiwanis on Facebook. We also have a web page, Kiwanis, the Emmaus Kiwanis Club. You can also contact us through the web. Or any of our members can reach out. We're always looking for new members to volunteer and join our club.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for your service to the community, and I better let you get back to work because I know those ladies are busy serving and they can use your help.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mayor.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
Hi. Come on down. Hey. Hey, guys.
Everybody got a good photo?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
I also wanted to tell you
I want to thank all of our sponsors and advertisers, and I also wanted
Okay, now we're on, okay?
Okay. Hi. Hello.
Hi, I'm Jason from CWTV Television. Well, it's Father's Day weekend, and what would Father's Day be with the annual Antique Truck Show here in McCungy?
I gotta draw the line. So
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the 40th Annual Antique Truck Club of America National Meet here in Macungie Memorial Park, and we caught up with one of the club directors, Doug Maney. Doug, thank you for inviting us.
Thanks for coming out again. We enjoy having you out here with us.
Well, it's like we always say, Father's Day weekend is a tradition for a lot of families, and we have video footage of a lot of the families back in the picnic area. Families come here every Father's Day weekend for your national meet. And tell us a little bit about your meet and the club.
Well, this is the 40th annual. It was this is the 38th annual in the park. The first two were held in Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. But in 1982, we decided this is where it's got to be. So here it is. Last year we had over 850 antique trucks in the park. This year we're well on our way to that. Weather's cooperating. Beautiful breezy day. Stars and Stripes is furling. Surrounded by great people and great vehicles.
Every year we find somebody new, a new vehicle that we haven't seen before. Tell us what's behind us right now. This is a different vehicle for us.
This is a 1948 Mack EG. It's owned by Bill McGrew. Bill has a wonderful collection of antique trucks. He's from down in the Kemar, Maryland area. This, as you can see, it was a Stegmeyer gold medal beer truck. Jose Ol, I'm not even going to pronounce that, from Nanticoke. This is a beautiful Survivor truck. Wonderful piece. Mack, built here in the Lehigh Valley. Wonderful truck. I can't wait to see him, to thank him for bringing it out.
It's nice old original paint on there yet, the way it looks, right? Or an older restoration, one or the other.
I would say this is a Survivor. So yeah, the truck was built green, as you can see inside the grill openings. But this was a long time paint job on this truck. Like I said, this is a Survivor. One of the great things about the Antique Truck Club of America National Meet is you will have completely restored trucks. You will have barn fresh finds. I believe you got some footage of a couple barn fresh. Yep. And then you have working Survivors, such as this truck that worked for a living, did its thing, and now it's on the show circuit.
And those barn fresh finds, we also like to call them the diamond in the rough.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're one of my favorites. You get to see what it was really like back in the day to work for a living.
Well, like we always say, what's unique about this show compared to any other car show is not only do we have to find enough space for the large trucks, but some of these trucks are actually hauled on trailers, so you got to find space to store their haulers as well.
Absolutely. We have a spot out back. I believe the Oshfest uses it for flea market. That basically is reserved for our hauler trailers. Yeah, some of these trucks are 25, 30 mile an hour road speed vehicles, and some of them are brought across country, so they're hauled in on more modern vehicles, and yeah, we have to house the trailers as well as the trucks.
Well, one other thing that you do, and what makes your show so attractive, is we know we have a lot of truck owners that come from several states away, and you do a fabulous job entertaining them. We had great music playing back there, and the ladies singing for us. And everybody's having a good time. They're mingling together, the different families. I'm sure swapping a lot of vehicle stories along the way. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I tell you what, Doug, you guys do a fabulous job. Thank you for inviting us. And you want to give us a plug for your Mack Museum?
Oh, hey, well, not only am I a member of the Antique Truck Club of America, yes, we do have the family reunion Friday evening at the park on the week of the show, but I'm also the curator of the Mack Trucks Historical Museum. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. I'm off duty, so that's on the back of my mind. But just so happens that yesterday we opened a new exhibit. We had a ribbon cutting. We are honoring those folks in the waste industry with Keeping America Clean, the evolution of waste collection. So stop over to the museum. It's at the Old Engineering Test Development Center behind Queen City Airport. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 4 public tours. Please stop in and see us.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
I'll let you go back to work, man.
Appreciate it.
You're a busy man. You wear a lot of hats this weekend.
There's a lot.
Okay, thank you. And how about a happy Father's Day for everybody?
Happy Father's
Happy Father's Day. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jim Ritter. We're on the Out and About show. And for our segment of What Makes Me Tick, we caught up with the Miller family. And what makes them tick is providing community service to the Lehigh County Seeing Eye Puppy Club. So we're going to introduce them right now. Tell us who you are and who your puppy is.
I'm Caitlin Riazzi, and this is Echo.
Okay.
I'm Debbie Miller, and Echo is my dog. She is a Golden Retriever and Labrador Retriever cross, and she's 8 weeks old.
My name is Alyssa Rice. This is Bill, and he's 10 months old, and he's a German Shepherd.
Okay. And so tell us a little bit about the Lehigh County Seeing Eye Puppy Club.
We raise the puppies. We get them when they're 7 weeks old, and we keep them till they're approximately a year to 18 months old. And our job is to socialize them, get out into any activity. We take them to baseball games, you take them to the doctor, the dentist, to church. Our job is to socialize them, get them ready for their life with their blind person. And we do have a meeting once a month so that we get into the correct training.
So how long has this club been in existence, do you know?
This club's been in existence for like over 20 years.
I've been raising them for 19.
Wow.
And the Seeing Eye's celebrating 90 years this year with placing, and they've placed over 15,000 teams.
Wow. So now if somebody's interested, so are you always looking for volunteers to help house and raise the dogs?
Yes. You can go on the website. It's theseeingeye.org. And you can get all the information and applications to sign up to do it. And you can get to choose which breed of dog you want, and they do pay for the vet bills, and they give you a food allowance.
Wow, that's nice. Not only that, that gives companionship for the person as well, too.
Oh, yes, yes. They're with you 24 hours, right, like they were their blind person. They go to work with the people and get used to that. So it's a 24-hour job for a year.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and thank you for your service to our community, because more and more often nowadays we see service dogs, and especially Seeing Eye dogs have been around for a long time, and with people living longer nowadays and everything, there's more of a need for service animals.
They're amazing what they can do for us.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and thank you for joining us, and thank you for telling us what makes you tick.
Thank you.
Thank you. This portion of Out and About with the Ritter Boys is brought to you by the TG Countryside, located at the top of Charmerville Hill at the junction of routes 29 and 100 in Emmaus. Serving all kinds of good treats, sandwiches, and more. Also serve all kinds of ice cream products, including their own homemade ice cream, hand-dipped ice cream on cones, and they also have ice cream products pre-packaged and specialty items for your special events. So stop in and visit our friends Tommy Gwynn and their staff here at the TG Countryside, located at the top of Charmerville Hill in Emmaus. They're open 7 days a week.
Thank you for watching. Join us next time as we go out and about.